Every time you paste a proprietary function into a cloud-based AI assistant, you are sending your company's intellectual property across the internet to servers owned by third-party corporations. For side projects, that might be fine. For business logic, it is a massive security risk. Then there is the cost. Subscriptions for these tools typically run between $10 and $20 a month. Over a few years, you are paying hundreds of dollars in recurring fees for a tool you never actually own. Today, we are going to fix both problems by building a fully functional, completely private AI coding assistant directly inside Visual Studio Code. To run this smoothly, you need adequate hardware, specifically a dedicated graphics card with at least 12 gigabytes of VRAM, like an NVIDIA RTX 3060, or an Apple Silicon Mac with at least 16 gigabytes of unified memory. You also need about 5 gigabytes of solid-state drive space to store the actual model weights. Meeting these thresholds lets you run modern, highly capable neural networks directly on your own machine. You keep the AI productivity boost while maintaining total ownership of your entire development workflow. Step 1 is installing the engine that runs our models. Open your browser, navigate to ollama.com, download the standard installer for your operating system, and run it. To verify the installation, open your terminal, type Ollama-version, and press Enter. You should see a version number return on the screen. If you receive a command not found error, close your terminal completely and reopen it. In rare cases, you may need to restart your computer to ensure the system environment variables update correctly. Now we pull our first AI model. In that same terminal window, type Ollama Run Mistral and hit Enter. Ollama downloads a 7 billion parameter coding model. It evaluates your video memory and quantizes it, compressing the file to run efficiently on your graphics card. This one-time 4 gigabyte download takes a few minutes. When finished, the model is fully isolated within your hardware. You will see a command prompt appear when it's ready. Test it by typing, "Write a Python function to calculate Fibonacci numbers." Watch as syntactically correct code generates character by character directly in your terminal. Generating code in a terminal proves your hardware is capable. To make this useful for daily development, we need to wire this engine directly into your code editor. Open Visual Studio Code and click on the Extensions panel in the left sidebar. Search for Continue and install the open source extension labeled Continue, Codestral, Claude, and more. This chart shows the architecture we are building. We are creating an internal bridge from your VS Code environment through port 11434 on your local network, straight into the Ollama engine. Out of the box, Continue is configured to send your data out to cloud APIs. We need to override that default behavior. Click the Continue icon in your sidebar to open its chat panel. At the very bottom, look for the Model Selection dropdown. Click the gear icon or select Add Model, and instead of editing the JSON file manually, click Auto Detect Local Models. Continue will scan that local port and automatically map your available models. Open that drop-down menu one more time and select the Mistral model you downloaded earlier. With that selection, your pipeline is complete. Your editor now routes every query entirely within your own machine, ensuring zero data leaves your network. Let's test the contextual chat. Highlight a block of complex code in your current project. Press Ctrl-L on Windows or Command-L on Mac. Ask the chat, what is the time complexity of this algorithm? Because you highlighted the selection, Continue feeds exactly those lines into a local model. The AI analyzes your specific logic and provides an accurate, context-aware answer right in the sidebar. Next, try inline editing. Highlight a different function that needs to be refactored. Press Ctrl-I or Command-I. Give it a direct instruction, like convert this to async await and add error handling. The AI generates the modifications as a diff view directly inside your editor window. Review the red and green changes and simply press Tab to accept a new code. If the code generation seems slow, look at your system resources. Heavy background applications like 3D software or games fragment your video memory. Close them to free up resources and dramatically speed up inference. This setup delivers the exact same iterative features as a paid cloud assistant. The difference is you have zero network latency and infinite queries. If you want proof of your security, physically disable your computer's Wi-Fi connection. Ask the AI to generate a new function. It responds instantly. The entire logic engine lives on your solid-state drive, completely independent of the internet. You also have the flexibility to swap engines. If you find Mistral lacking for a specific language, you can open your terminal, type Ollama DeepSeek coder and select that newly optimized model in Continue instead. As you advance, you can create a custom model file to adjust memory parameters. This lets you expand the AI's context window, allowing it to process multiple large files simultaneously during major refactoring tasks. By installing Ollama and Continue, you stop renting access to third-party servers. You turn artificial intelligence into a secure, locally owned utility that works entirely on your terms.